Hello everyone, this is Vural Burçakır, the Export Sales Manager of BARKOM Group Drilling Rigs and Equipment Incorporation. Today, we are here to introduce you our new machine, namely BDU400EXC. This machine you see behind of me is 100% explosion proof. As we all know that mines such as coal mines produce methane gas, and this machine you see behind of me is capable of working under these explosive atmospheres and conditions. Actually, BARKOM is the first and the only Turkish manufacturer of such explosion-proof drilling rigs, which means that every single component that is on this rig is explosion-proof and it's certified as ATEX. Our BDU400EXC model has a vertical drilling depth capacity of 400 meters for N diameters under optimal conditions, whereas it has 200 meters of vertical drilling depth capacity for H diameter. And lastly, it has a vertical depth drilling capacity of 600 meters for B diameters. For the electrical engine that you can see over there in blue color, we use either ABB or SEMP brands. The power of the electrical engine is 55 kilowatts or 75 horsepower. It can work with two different voltages, 660 or 1100 volts. However, depending on the request of our clients, we can play with this voltage value. Talk about the last property of our electrical motor. It's working with 1500 RPM. Our hydraulic system that you can see over here in red color consists of 4 pumps connected to each other in tandem style. The operating pressure of these pumps is 280 bars. And all of the pumps are Kawasaki's X-Proof model, which means that they are also explosion-proof, as I mentioned before. Not only the pumps are X-Proof, also all the hoses and fittings that we use for the production of this model are X-Proof. And our hydraulic tank is here with 300 liters of capacity. And for this model, as you can see over here, we are using a special oil that has a very high flashing temperature, which is namely the HDFU 68. And lastly, the cooling system consists of two different components, the air cooling and the water cooling. The air cooling, we use brands as Parker and AKG. And for water cooling system, we use HYDEC. The operating system of our rotary unit that you can see over there is open feed spindle. And we use two different brands for this hydromotors that powers the rotary unit, either Parker or Rexroth. The capacity of our hydromotors is 80 cc. And the maximum rod diameter that it can hold is 70 millimeters. The speed of our rotary head can be adjusted between 400 to 1200 RPM, whereas the maximum torque that it can produce is 1100 Newton meters. There is a telescopic cylinder system within the mast, and one thing that I would like to highlight is that we have two reducers that is moving the mast here. As you can see, both of these reducers on the down and on the upper side, they are both being hydraulically controlled, which means that you can drill to 360 degrees, which means you can drill anywhere without having to move the machine even a little bit. Our clients can choose between 3 options for the mast length, which are 1800, 1600 and 850 millimeters. Whereas our pull-up and pull-down capacities are both 8.5 tons. To talk about our drum rod holder with gas pressure, the maximum rod diameter that it can hold is 89 millimeters. And the force that is applied to the rod from the rod holder is 90 kilonewtons. And lastly, the pressure that you need to apply to open the rod holder is 110 bars. Here is our wireline hoist. The diameter of our wireline is 4.8 millimeters, where its length is 600 meters. Our wireline system has a property called automatic winding, which is used for drawing back the core barrel from the borehole. And all the hydromotors that we use for our wireline system are Danfoss. Our mud pump that you can see over here has 3 cylinders, which is why it's called triplex, and it has a steel valve. The flow rate going through this mud pump is 90 liters per minute, whereas the operating pressure of the mud pump is 60 bars. We supply our crawlers from USTEC, which is a worldwide reputation company from Italy, and the velocity of our crawlers are 3 kilometers per hour, whereas the track width is 30 centimeters, the track height is 55 centimeters, and the carrier width in total is 185 centimeters. And lastly, to talk about the dimensions of our drilling rig, we can say that the length of the machine is 4.8 meters, and the width of the machine is 1.85 meters, and the height of the machine is 2.15 meters. The height of the machine when the mast is fully open is 4.45 meters. And the weight of our machine is 6 tons in total, including all the components that we showed you just right now. Thank you very much for your time and your consideration. Please know that we are always open to your inquiries in our website, which is www.barkomas.com. Please contact us using the WhatsApp support line in there, which you can access 7/24. See you in the next video. Bye.